What's up, Facebook, YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. Stealth himself, the SARD0079, coming at you once again with another video. I'm not bringing you Halo Wars 2 gameplay. I'm actually gonna... Some things were brought to my attention this morning when I woke up. One of those being, the Horizon review scores, which I don't really care about review scores. It just is what it is. And then there's this little oddball score, which again, I don't care. But somebody decided to make a video, and that general person is, well, you know who. Erock. The general cuck of Microsoft, if you will. He's been on this tangent lately of just anything PlayStation he's going to talk about, and it's going to be in a negative way. And with the review scores of Horizon dropping, there's been an oddball score that came out, and it was a 2.5 out of 5. And to keep it in simpler terms, it was a 50 out of 100. Just there. And he's pretty much saying that with this score, he could trust a site like US Gamer above IGN, Polygon, all these other sites that apparently have Sony lined pockets. And of course, I'm not saying that the site is incredible or whatever. It's just it seemed a little way off the curve. Like, if you even read the article itself, it seems way off the curve. And even the person that did the article, well, let's just say, she's only been working there a week. Not saying that she doesn't have experience in game journalism. I'm just saying she's only been working there for a week. And you say, how, Sway, how? Well, let's see. There's her Horizon Zero Dawn review. But she only has 1, 2, 3, 4, including Horizon, 5 articles in total to her name. That's not exactly a bad thing, but it's not a good thing considering that her only review is Horizon. And just a little quick background, US Gamer, they usually give, on average, among all the critics, like higher than normal reviews of games. Like Forza Horizon 3, they gave 100. Halo, they gave Halo the Master Chief Collection, they gave a 90. Halo 5, they gave an 80. Neo, they gave an 80. And of course, Horizon Zero Dawn, the one we're talking about, they gave a 50. Let me bring up this real quick. Just give you a little. And again, if we're to trust them, then that would mean that some of the games that people hated on or said that were trash are also pretty good games. Flower, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, of course, Forza Horizon 3, Tearaway. Let's see, what's this one? That's her. Okay, I already did. Did I double say that? Yeah, I double say it. Okay. So Flower, Everybody's Going to the Rapture, Forza, stuff like that. Little Big Planet 3, they gave 100. Rise Son of Rome, they gave us 60. And I not just found these just because there's a little, you have to establish something with this site. But then whenever you establish something with the site, you have to actually see if the reviewer is actually, a tangible reviewer or somebody that's been there and has a whole bunch of reviews under their belt. So with this person, check. And when you only see 4 articles, there's a problem. And when I seen that she only had 4 articles, this was also brought to my attention by the great investigative team that I so have on Twitter. She started working there on the 13th. So she's been there literally let's just say 7 days. So 7 days, and this is what we get. Not saying that she's a bad person, just saying that it is what it is. With that being said, it's kind of hard to take that curveball of a review and just say, okay, this is a review. Da 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 da. It's like you have to take that review with a grain of salt. And this is why I say this, because U.S. gamer is relatively unknown. Just like Steve Avor, which even his gave it he gave it a 70. Digitally downloaded gave it a 70. Destructoid gave it a 75. The Six Axis, which is a PlayStation site, gave it an 80. So it's not like Sony is lining pockets here. There are people that is actually giving it what they think, but that's just a curveball for some reason. Whereas we go up to, Giant Bomb gave it 100, Twinfinite. The Telegraph gave it 100. PlayStation Lifestyle, of course, that's PlayStation branded, so they're going to be a little bit more trying to get it up there. COG Connected, never even heard of them. Game Over Online, ain't never heard of them. Of course, she calls him XGN, don't even know what XGN is. Oz Gamers, PSX, I guess New Zealand Arcade Sushi Hobby, Consolas. It's just like some of these sites you never even heard of. But if I was to really take a good person to go off of, it's Jim Sterling at the Jimquisition. He gave it a 95, which is good, but he also has a long track record of being extremely hard on games. Like, very hard on games. And it's like Forbes, you can't say they're lined with Sony money. So I mean, it is what it is. GameSpot is another, even though people don't like them, it's some people on the GameSpot crew that give actual critical reviews. So I mean, what do you want? You try to find that little one bright spot to get your little hip hip hooray, Microsoft the best going out there, but you don't really look into it like that. Like, that's just like me going up to uh the Telegraph and not knowing that the writer's review history. And I don't study people review history, but some just seemed extremely off about this review, considering all the contradictions in her review, and how whenever she got down to the bullet points of her review, she just completely left some of the bullet points. Like, I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say about it. It's like not a good way to do your, if you're gonna do a review, don't do that. Um. So, end of the day, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm gonna get the game. Probably gonna love the game. But right now, I'm gonna end this. I'm about to go back and finish this game because I'm right there at the end. I'm literally right there. I'm on mission 8. Mission 8 out of 12. So this is been Mr. Stealth himself, DSAR0079. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Leave feedback. I'm just out here basically doing what I do best, and that's if you're gonna put something out there that I feel is kind of like, and I know he's biased as shit. It's just one of those things, but if you're going to inform people at least try to, if you're going to try to inform people, not hate when people do this, try to do it with honesty. Well, not honesty, but in his case, just don't jump on the lowest score bandwagon. Pretty much, do a little research, investigate a little bit, and see why that score is like that. Now, if it was a person with a long track record, and a long history of reviews, I'll be like, okay, that's her, whatever. But seeing as this woman has only had so many articles, I in only one review, I can't exactly just say, yeah, she's got a valid point or whatever. I can't do that when other sites that I don't even know are giving, something like this. Much higher scores. Is like, so there's something off on that curve. But anyway, this is Mr. Stealth himself, DSarge0079. Like, comment, subscribe, leave feedback, communicate with me, whatever. If you want a game, I'm on PSN. I'm on my PC with Xbox Live. Hit me up on Horizon, Forza Horizon 3, whatever. And I'm gone.